New Jersey, every time of year is a political time of year. It really is. Oh, I have never to this day met Obama. He didn't come in, he didn't have much to do with it. A couple of things he did come for were $10,000 cocktail parties, and I somehow missed those. It wasn't an exciting campaign. And Lautenberg, who was running for the Senate, kept the campaigning at a minimum, knew that there was no point in a vigorous campaign, and he did not wage one. You can't foretell when you set a primary date whether it's going to be good or bad. Why spend the money picking a good date or a bad date and then having all that money wasted? We were not a critical part of the vote. I think we wasted our money and our strategy, but I think that Meadowlands is a carnival now. And it was a dignified project. It was a kind of thing that you like to pass on the highway and be proud of. Now it's junk, and I'm very disappointed. I'm happy with the forest that I now have. Not too much they can do with that. If I had not been elected in 1973, I don't think the sports complex would have been built. It was not a done deal like everybody assumes. I was only for it under certain conditions. I didn't campaign for it. It was only after I was elected that I sat down with the Giants, changed the deal. Like Yogi Berra says, it isn't over till it's over. And I think there are a lot of very charismatic people in both parties. Maybe the incumbent governor will seek re-election. I hope he does. Certainly a guy like Cody on the Democratic side has got a lot of appeal. Maybe even strong enough to beat an incumbent in the primary. And I think you may get an independent candidate because there is some disillusionment with both parties, and there are people, frankly, including my son, who are looking at an independent run. That could be interesting. I knew I wasn't governor anymore when I got in the back seat of a car and it didn't go anywhere. Governors ought to spend their 4 or 8 years and basically get out of the picture. And I agree to that. I've lived by it because you don't know when the guy who is governor is making a decision what he has to put into the pot and weigh. I don't think it's a party issue. I don't think there are honest Democrats and dishonest Republicans. I don't think that one of the planks in the Democratic platform would be a plank saying you got to steal some money along the way. I'd like to have a stronger Meadowlands, Pinelands Commission. I would like to have had the opportunity to go back and redo Atlantic City, to regionalize it more than I did. I was more interested in just the integrity of the operation because nobody thought I could keep it honest. Those are a couple of things. Not having 8 years experience, there are always options that you have that you wish could be explored. Some of them would be a problem. But those are things you keep your interest in government and politics and making the state better, and hope that you can make a contribution once in a while.